and NFTs. So Gary Vee, he recently went on Flagrant 2 podcast. So speaking of stand-up comedian podcasts, Akash Singh and Andrew Schultz have a fucking brilliant podcast called Flagrant 2. I love it. It's hilarious. They have a lot of people on from NFT crypto space, but also other comedians, business people, writers, filmmakers, athletes. Like it's one of the most exciting shows to watch. And Gary Vee comes on and he talks about NFTs for like 20, 30 minutes, a large majority of the episode, and if they're a scam or not. And I wanted to play a small clip about a minute 15 seconds of Gary Vee talking about NFTs and respond to it. So NFTs, Gary Vee, this is Gary Vee's take on non-fungible tokens. The king, the NFT king, Gary Vee. Let's watch.
Gary, you've made a lot of money in NFTs, and I've lost a lot of money in crypto.
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Thank
Based
you.
on our talents.
Thank you.
That's a good way to start the show.
Start off hot.
Coming in hot.
Explain to me why NFTs aren't bullshit.
They aren't bullshit because a lot of the let's actually ask, why did you ask that question?
Yes.
It's because when new things come along, there's an incredible opportunity for bullshit.
Okay.
When things are
That is a fact.
very complicated and hard to understand, it creates an opportunity for hucksters to take advantage. And there's all versions of hucksters. We have the Instagram, social media, club promotion, entrepreneur huckster of this generation now that is very prominent in NFTs. When internet was the last time we saw this big of technology happen, the hucksters were actually Harvard Business School, Wall Street, Madison Avenue established executives. And ironically, and this is important, I actually don't think that every one of them understands that they're doing bullshit behavior. Here's what happens in a gold rush. Gold rush behavior. The reason it's bullshit is people see the money and it's so big that consciously or subconsciously, they don't even realize they're doing bullshit. For example.
So he goes into some examples and definitely go check out the episode. Like I said, it's fascinating. I don't know a lot about the NFT space, but you know, someone like Gary Vee, who's made a lot of money in the space, would be a good guy to listen to in those terms. I will say this, you know, in regards to what Gary Vee said, that not everyone who is selling bullshit knows that it's bullshit. I would agree with that. You know, I have, like, just like you, I've been sold, you know, at least I've been on the being attempted to sell to end as a customer. You constantly see YouTube advertisements and pop-ups and people on podcasts trying to sell you bullshit, and it is true. There are people at the top who know that it's absolute shit. There are people on the inside that know what's absolute shit when it comes to NFTs, cryptos. But a good example of this is with the mortgage crisis that Gary was alluding to. A lot of these people selling houses to, you know, predatory lending to people who can't afford houses. They're selling, they can't afford a one-bedroom apartment and they're buying 7 homes. The people at the top, the people on the inside on Wall Street, a lot of them know what it is, but they're also mortgage lenders who just got in because they saw a lot of money. They know it's kind of sketchy, but they don't know how deep the rot is. There are people who see a lot of money. They see the gold rush of something like a mortgage crisis, and they get into the business knowing that the apple is, you know, you see it starting to get brown a little bit, but you think, you know, like, it's just part of the business. I bite through the brown skin of the apple to get to that good juicy shit. But what the people at the top realize, with the people who are profiting the most off of something like the mortgage crisis, the foundation of the predatory lenders, Wall Street guys, people that knew they were going to get bailed out from the beginning and didn't give a fuck. These guys knew that the rot was all the way through the apple. It wasn't just brown skin. It was when you bite into it, there are fucking worms crawling out of it. It's black, it's gushy, it's mold. Like there was zero part of some subprime mortgage lending that was an eatable asset, to go along with the apple metaphor. And I think that's the most dangerous person. The most dangerous person is not the person who knows all of the scam, because it takes a really good actor and it takes a really skilled person to know something is a complete lie and still sell it. Most people who are profiting off of scams, they're not the ones that are out there selling it. They pay other people to do it for them. They indoctrinate other people into their world. They show them how to do it from a day-to-day basis, how to get shit done, how things work, get them implanted in the routine. They don't share all the information with them, but they don't do the actual selling themselves. But the people that are brought on, a lot of them believe in the scam. They know that there's some shady shit there, but they might think, like this is legal, supposedly. Yeah, I'm doing some sketchy shit, but 80% of this is fine. And I'm just going to wade through the 20% bullshit to get to the 80%. And I can sell it from my heart because I genuinely believe in it. And that is the most dangerous person. The person that is selling you the scam, whether it's a bunk NFT or subprime mortgage predatory loan, the person that's the most dangerous is the one selling you the scam that doesn't know it's a scam because they are so passionate about it. They see the money. They're willing to do whatever they have to do. They don't truly know the rot that exists within the industry yet, and that allows them to sell it with all their heart. Much more than the heart of the people that know the full ramifications of the scam. And also, I don't think NFTs are a scam. The concept of an NFT, I don't know much beyond the basic understanding of what an NFT is. Something that has a digital mark and is authenticated through the digital world and cannot be easily copied. That is my basic understanding of NFTs. Is there's a lot of digital art that's involved. There are videos, there are songs. Like I'm just acquainted with the surface of digital assets. And I don't think that it's impossible to make money with NFTs. Obviously not, but I don't think NFTs on its own are scams. I think that 99.9% of NFTs are going nowhere. And I think 0.01% will be valuable 10 years from now, like in any asset class. This isn't just for NFTs. The fact that most things are not gonna gain value it's not new for an asset class. Take real estate, for example. There are more shitty real estate investments than there are good ones. There are so many shitty investments out there in real estate. But I wouldn't say that real estate is a scam. The amount of properties that are going to be worth much more 10 years from now are a small percentage of the amount of properties available. I think, it's that to a higher degree with NFTs, but I do believe that there will be a small amount of NFTs that if you buy one for $10,000 today, it might be worth 30 grand, 300 grand 10 years from now. That being said, the reason why I think Gary Vee has been able to profit so much off of NFTs, I imagine, is because he realizes that saying something is an NFT doesn't get Gary Vee hard. He's not jerking off to the concept of an NFT. He knows what it is. He wants to know what's behind it. He wants to see the value in it. So I'm sure he grills the people who create the NFTs that he buys. I'm sure he knows every fucking thing about it. He probably has a crew of 15 people that are in charge of how he invests his money in NFTs, because if he's going to put $2 million in something, he might spend 100 grand researching it, at least. But there are a lot of people in the NFT space that you hear NFTs like, yo, you should make this song an NFT. And like, I'm selling my song, it's an NFT. And people are just like, oh my God, NFT. Like, I need to fucking buy that. I need to own NFTs. If it's not just a song, if it's an NFT, and like, there's no value behind it. So I do think that there are a very small percentage of NFTs that will be valuable, just like any asset class, like in real estate or stocks. There's so much bullshit out there. But like Gary Vee said, with NFTs, it's a new opportunity. There's so much money. It gives people an in to take advantage of you because people are so hopped up on it. You know what I mean? Like when you first get to college and you can drink without your parents around and party, like you go fucking insane. You're taking every shot, you're drinking every beer, you're doing all the drugs because it's new to you. There's a gold rush of partying. There's a gold rush of this atmosphere, this environment. And then over time you learn, you know, which ways to party are bullshit, which ways will lead nowhere, which ways are an actual investment in yourself, and which ways are detrimental to your long-term health and experience. And in a way, that same thing applies to any brand new asset class like NFTs. With that being said, I will say that Gary Vee should make a YouTube series about launching Kim Jong-un's social media channels. I do fully expect Gary Vee to link up with Kim Jong-un and create a YouTube series called The North. And no, I'm just fucking around. But like, how funny would it be if Gary Vee saw this and like, or Kim Jong-un puts out a video, Gary Vee DMs Kim Jong and is like, yo, dude, you gotta fucking be in every garage sale. You gotta fucking, you know, everything is a phone. You pick up your hand, it's a phone. You pick up a phone, it's a phone. You're filming everywhere all the time. Anything could be a piece of content. Put it out now. And Kim Jong is like, oh my God, you're right. And Kim Jong just starts filming in a Gary Vee style where he's just like, every day, he's just talking to North Koreans that have nothing. And he's just like, make the most of yourself. I know you have 2 grains of rice, but pick up that grain of rice and use it as a fucking camera because everything is content. And Kim Jong puts down his phone. He's like, that's some Gary Vee shit right there. I just laid it down. The North. Coming to you soon on YouTube. I respect Gary Vee a lot. After seeing this interview, let me say this. There's an entire industry built around making fun of Gary Vaynerchuk. There's an entire industry. People have made hundreds of thousands, probably millions of dollars total if you add up all the YouTube videos, TikToks, fucking sketches, whatever, making fun of Gary Vee. It is absolutely insane how many people impersonate him and make fun of him. And Gary Vee sat on the show on Flagrant 2, and they pulled up clips of dudes making fun of him and doing his voice. And I can't do his high-pitched voice, so I'm not gonna even attempt it. But just search Gary Vee impersonation, you know, making fun of Gary Vee sketch, whatever. Trevor Wallace has a great one, but he sat there on the show and he was commenting on it. He was laughing. Not many people where he's at can have small enough of an ego to where they can see videos of themselves being made fun of by other people who are nowhere nearly as successful as him, and just be like, laugh it off and be like, yeah, it's fucking funny, you know, I like it, whatever. So whatever you say about Gary Vee, you can't say that he isn't able to see the humor in how he speaks and how he acts. And I just want to say I do respect him for just having a good time on Flagrant 2, watching videos of people make fun of him, because I don't know if I would be able to do that. I would like to think that I could do that, but when people make fun of me, I've gotten better at this. But part of you, like that defense mechanism kicks in and you're just like, fuck, like what the fuck do I say? And you're just sitting there like sick. And it's hard to stay engaging and stay open and stay entertaining on a show that's going to be watched by millions of people, and just be like, yeah, fuck it. Like, I'm successful as fuck. I don't give a shit what people say about me. I know what I do. You can make fun of it. You can make fun of anyone. And yeah, it's, I know, like I said, Trevor Wallace, Tim Dillon has made fun of Gary Vee. It would be hilarious to get them on a show with Gary Vee, all as Gary Vee. Like Trevor Wallace is impersonating Gary Vee, Tim Dillon is impersonating Gary Vee. They all dress like him, they all talk like him, and Gary Vee's sitting there too. And you're like, which one's the real Gary? That'll be the name of the show. Which one's the real V? Gary Vee. Hey guys, this is a quick reminder to check out Auxoro Premium, the best deal in premium podcasting. On Auxoro Premium, you gain access to bonus episodes, the unlicensed therapy series, the ability to submit topic suggestions for the podcast, exclusive Ask Me Anything episodes, and the entire premium catalog for only $5 per month. Go to auxoro.supercast.com, that's AUXORO.supercast.com, to join the premium gang today.